Egging. Ringing somebody's doorbell only to run away. Just a few of the pranks famous around Halloween, but could these jokes really be criminal offenses? Today we get the answers from the legal analysts at Tunnel & Razor.
Want some new fall fashions without spending a fortune? Who doesn't? How you can recycle some old items to get a new, affordable look.
Red Book's hottest husband could be living right here on Delmarva. Why this woman says her husband is the hottest in America, and yes, it does go beyond looks, and how you can get involved in helping him win the title.
And it's that time again. You have to figure out where I am on Delmarva. I'll have all the clues coming up.
Just in case you hadn't noticed, it's Thursday. That means we're in the kitchen today making a tasty tuna dish, and we're spicing it up with, of all things, cinnamon. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hoppo. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D.
And as always, we want to welcome our studio audience. Thanks for joining us today.
Uh-oh, we got the Red Hatters.
We got the Red Hatters.
We got the Red Hatters.
Oh, we're going to have some fun today.
This is a party bunch.
Yeah.
We'll tell you just like we tell everybody else. We got the bouncers if we need to call them in. So you guys just kind of moderated it out just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know everyone is talking about this storm that could impact Delmarva.
Yeah.
It's a hurricane right now. It could affect most of the East Coast, and we're going to be talking about that. In fact, with meteorologist Dan Satterfield in just a few moments. But we want to talk about a few other things. We want to get in some cute.
We got to start with cute.
Yeah.
We can't not start with cute.
We've been asking for pictures of your kids dressed up for Halloween, and boy, we got them. This is Sawyer, the tiger from Salisbury. How adorable.
How about Sammy the Witch from Ocean Pines?
And our next one, this one's adorable. This is 2-year-old Peyton the Bumblebee. Isn't she cute?
Oh, wait, I got one up here. 1-year-old Blake of Chrisfield. Come on now. Now see, he's from Chrisfield, so I'm thinking that's a peacock.
And I think he's an owl.
Really?
He looks like an owl. He's a bird.
He's
Let's
a bird.
Just leave it at that.
He's a good-looking, cute
He's a cute
bird.
bird.
Now, if you still got some pictures, we'd still like to show them off, so please send your Halloween pictures to comments@delmarvalife.com.
And speaking of cute, we have another picture. Congratulations are in order this afternoon. We'd like to say congratulations to Tank, who you see there in the gondola. And from left to right, Paige, Leah, and Ren Early. The group won Best Costume Group and Best in Show at this year's Bark in a Park event in Easton.
That's a handsome group right there.
Yeah, and of course a shout out to the creator of the Get Up, Lindsay Hill.
Yeah, good thing. Now, you got something going on tonight.
Yeah, I want to invite everyone. Actually, I got to get out of here
You got to hurry, don't you?
Yeah, I want to invite everyone to join me tonight at the March of Dimes Signature Chef auction tonight. Signature chefs from all over the area are going to be there. It's at the Hyatt Regency at Chesapeake Bay, Cambridge. And if you'd like some more information, there's a number, 410-546-2241. Come out, eat some great food, bid on some great auction items, and just have a great time.
Lots of good stuff going on tonight.
Tonight.
What time start?
It's 6 o'clock.
6
so
o'clock.
You need to.
We are going to have to hurry you out of here.
Yeah. And if you want more information of that, of course, you can go to delmarvalife.com. Click on the show tab.
Well, just in case you haven't heard, we might be in for a little bit of wild weather beginning Sunday and going into next week. Joining us this afternoon, WBOC Chief Meteorologist Dan Satterfield. Thank you for joining us.
No, not a problem.
Boy, this could turn into a mess.
Yes, it's now pretty likely we're going to have a lot of wind here Sunday into Monday.
At least, right?
Yes, yeah. The question remains how much wind. So tell them what you know, don't tell them what you don't know. That's the old rule of meteorology. So the first thing I'm going to say is we're going to have gale force winds here Sunday into Monday.
Now,
and probably a lot of rain.
This storm is, you can't really classify it as one storm or the other. It's what you call a hybrid?
Well, yeah, you could call it that because right now it's a hurricane. And hurricanes, they run off the hot ocean. As long as they have warm water underneath them, they're going to keep going. Wintertime nor'easter storms, the kind that gave us the Snowmageddon a few years ago, those run not off warm water, they run off temperature differences in the atmosphere. If you have a really warm air mass over the ocean and a really cold one over land, oh, they just go. This storm is going to transition from a storm that's tropical that wants the warm ocean to one that's looking for the cold air. You ever see the movie The Perfect Storm?
Oh, yeah.
That was a storm that did just this.
Oh my.
Like
okay, so one of the things I like about you the most, Dan, is you're a scientist, but you can put it in terms that we can understand it. You use a lot of computer programs to help put this together. Explain that to us.
Right. Well, for a long-range forecast, we have two main long-range models. One is run by NOAA. It's called the GFS, Global Forecast System. The other is the ECM. That's run out of Europe. Both are really good models. And all week long, the American GFS says it's going to turn off to the right. If you see those lines on there that are green, that's the GFS. Okay. And then yesterday, the GFS said it's going to start off turning right, then it's going to curve on toward, say, New York or Boston. Those are the pink lines you see there. But all week, and it's never changed, the Euro model has been saying, no, this thing is going to take that line that's farthest to the left there and come ashore somewhere between New Jersey and Delmarva.
On top of us.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is why it's been a difficult forecast. Now in meteorology, if you have one model that's not all over the place every run, it keeps continually saying the same thing, you tend to want to trust it.
Right.
And this is what the Euro model shows for Sunday evening. You can see an increasingly strong low, and look at all those lines. The more lines you see there, the faster the wind blows.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
What can we expect? I mean, winds coming from certain directions.
Flooding and...
Right, let me go through, here's how I think it's going to happen. Saturday will be a breezy day. We'll have a northeast wind at 10 to 20, probably cloudy. And then as we go into Saturday night, the winds pick up to 20 or 25. We start to see maybe a little light rain Sunday morning. By Sunday midday, the winds are going to be out of the northeast to north at 20 to 35. And then by midnight Sunday night, they're going to be out of the north at 20 to 45.
Oh my.
This is on the beach, on the coast. And then Monday is the question. If this thing does go ashore north of us or stay mainly north of us, the winds will go around to the west. And we'll have west winds at 30 or 40, maybe even a little higher, and that will bring in a lot of water on the western side of Delmarva. So at the same time as we're getting some flooding maybe over in Crisfield in that area, we're going to have strong waves rotating onto the beaches on the east coast. So it's going to be a pretty dynamic storm.
Thunderstorms in the middle of all this?
More than likely, not that much in the way of thunder. You won't remember it for the thunder, although the backside of this will bring in enough cold air, there will be a pretty good snow event.
So folks who have, say, the Halloween decorations out in the lawn, would you suggest they bring them in?
Yes, you can keep them up until Saturday afternoon, but Saturday evening, bring them down. Make sure you take any loose lawn furniture in, and if you're on the coast or if you have a boat in the water and you're thinking, maybe I ought to go over and tie that thing up better or get it out of the water, do so.
Do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you guess this far out how much rain we might be getting?
No, it's really difficult. I can tell you, I was just looking at a model before I came on with you, and this is a higher resolution model that I would trust for maybe a short-term forecast, and it's saying anywhere from 2 to 6 inches.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so a pretty
difference.
good soaking of rain. And any snow would be, of course, west of us, up in the mountains of Pennsylvania, although the extreme western mountains of Maryland could see some snow.
So with the rain, with the wind, we could be talking down power lines, down trees, things like that.
Exactly. And of course, when you have a nor'easter, the winds are always about 35 or 40% stronger near the coast. So it might be a breezy day here in Salisbury, but if you go over the coast, everyone's hunkered down because the winds are gusting regularly at over 50.
All right, Dan, thanks a lot. Now it's time to start preparing and putting together the storm preparedness kit. State Farm suggests you include drinkable water in non-breakable containers, non-perishable food and utensils such as a can opener, first aid kit including necessary prescription medications, a cell phone with a charger, pet supplies if necessary, a portable radio, flashlight including replacement batteries, blankets, sleeping bags, and extra clothes. And don't forget to have your insurance policy numbers handy in case you need them.
And it's also a good idea to go ahead and start putting together a home inventory. State Farm says it's a lot easier to document your belongings now than it would be after the disaster strikes. So go ahead, walk through each room in your house, document your belongings, what you have, where possible, include photos, videos, receipts, or other paperwork related to the item. Make sure that you keep your inventory in a safe, dry place outside the house, like a bank deposit box. That'd be a great place. Or you can keep an electronic copy if you don't want the inventory to get ruined during the storm.
And of course, keep it right here on WBOC and with meteorologist Dan Satterfield to keep up to date on what the storm is going to do. Thank you, Dan.
Right, you're welcome.
Good information.
Well, still to come, you may think Halloween pranks are all in good fun, but there's one legal analyst who is here to tell you might not be the case. why you may want to think twice when it comes to tricking instead of treating.
Plus, Redbook considers him one of the hottest husbands in the nation, and he's from right here on Delmarva. How you can help him win the top spot on the list. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. And your local York and Mitsubishi dealers.